Hey guys, reporting live here from California, Marina Del Rey. It is hot and sunny, and we are ready for some football.
We are indeed. Are we on the air? Are we live? And
Yes, we are. It's a little bright. We're not reporting from that. We're not reporting from home in Miami, um, so yeah, we are. Let's see.
okay, now we are.
Yeah,
But do the intro one more time because I think it wasn't.
it's a little delayed.
Okay, all right. So we are on. Hopefully you can hear us. We got some noise issues in the background, but it was tough to do this remote location podcast. But definitely wanted to get on here and give our thoughts on the upcoming season and and yeah, share with you guys our experience on getting out here to California. It was a fun time.
Definitely. So currently it is 8:30 in the morning here. My body has adjusted to the time difference. My first time in California. I like it. It's hot, but it's not like Miami hot, right? It's not humidity, and we've had a great time. We've been here for a few days, and we were in Disney the last few days, ironically enough. And the ironic part is not going to Disney because that's nothing new for us. The ironic part is we actually saw a handful of Dolphin fans in Disneyland. A lot of Dolphin hats and not too much Chargers. So that's just a little trickle of how I really think SoFi it's going to be a SoFi takeover this weekend.
Yeah, a lot of fans in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, downtown Disney. That's where we started our trip when we came out here. Uh, and yeah, a lot of Dolphins representation, and that was most people were coming into town either
Or
yesterday or
today.
early today.
Yeah.
But a lot of people did what we did and came out here Wednesday and Thursday,
Yeah.
and so it's absolutely encouraging and awesome to see a lot of Dolphins out here made the trip cross country to see our boys kick off the 2023 season.
But not even cross country. For example, we have a huge fan base in California and in Mexico. My buddy Derek is a friend of the show. He's actually going to the parties today, so he's on his way to the party. So he's listening to us live. So even there's a lot of people traveling to the game, but there's a lot of people within the area who are going to be there as well. So see you soon, Derek. Drive safe.
Yes, can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see
Um,
all Dolphin fans out there.
then we also have Finn's daddy, Dougie B. Let's go, Finns. Bring back that W this time from the West Coast.
You
Finns
know it.
32, Chargers 17. Ooh, I like that
Wow,
prediction.
it's a heavy score right there. I like it.
So yeah, no, it's been great. It's one of these games where we want to start off on the right foot. Obviously, it's a Tua versus Herbert showdown. That's always a nice headline, with the Dolphins and what we could have, should have, did this and that. And I think it's a lot of people say it's our year, and what better way to start off our year by getting a road win against a team like the Chargers?
Yep, and you talked about it. Tua and Herbert will forever be linked. This is going to be their third meeting. They met during their second year. Dolphins, or sorry, the first year,
Yeah.
Dolphins beat those Chargers, and Tua got his first win over Herbert. Last year didn't go the way we wanted it
Yeah.
to. Week 14, the Dolphins fell to the Chargers 23-17, so they're tied 1-1.
Yep.
This is the big third pivotal meeting between the two. Hopefully, a lot of meetings in the future, but I think it's very important for Tua, who's still trying to get that contract extension that Herbert has already received, to get this the win and start the season off the right way.
Perfect. And then we also have my buddy Chris. Oh, I've known Chris for a long time. Hey, stranger, it's Chris from the Somerset Patriots, Mets fan, and
Wow.
go Finns. Oh, little love from our little rival over there. Can't give you the Mets ever, but good to see you. Sheldon, I don't know why you're not here. You should be right here or even here.
In the
I
waterfall behind us.
don't put him in the waterfall. You go
right
in the
by the pool,
waterfall.
you know?
You're not putting Sheldon in the water. You go in the water. Sheldon, we love you. We wish you were here with us, but we'll get that win on the road. Going back to the game, uh, found out a day or so ago that unfortunately Teron Armstead, our left tackle, one of my favorite guys on the team, he's not playing this week, and that's concerning because obviously we need as much protection around Tua as possible. I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles, and for him not to start week one, he had a lot of injuries last year. He's always been an injury prone guy, so for him not to start the season with us, it's disappointing.
Very discouraging. He's Tua's going to be playing in his first game since obviously he was concussed. He did play in the preseason, but that doesn't really count. Guys try to go, a different level in the preseason. They're not going as hard, and you never want to see Tua suit up when it counts for real, with your best offensive lineman and your blind side protector, Teron Armstead, out of the lineup. So
Definitely.
that's not good. Kendall Lamb's going to be replacing him.
Okay.
So we're hoping Kendall Lamb's able to hold down the fort and keep Tua upright and healthy. Some other notes of guys who were listed as probable. They were not in the injury report as of yesterday. The big one, obviously, is Jalen Waddle.
They're all playing, Lou.
Jalen Waddle's going to play. That's huge because Waddle. I think Desi's in the show in the chat right now, but we were at training camp when Waddle, and so he hasn't done any activity and definitely not played in any of the last preseason games. So Waddle being able to play is huge. Devon A-Chain's going to make his debut as a rookie. Savon Ahmed, big part of the running back core, is going to be playing as well. Raekwon Davis and our center Connor Williams. So all systems go for all those guys, and yeah, that's important.
We have Robert in the chat. Hello from Manchester Airport, UK. So looking forward to Sunday, 28 degrees Celsius here. I don't know Celsius being a East Coast, but Celsius in 28 sounds really, really cold. So I'm sending you warm California, Southern California weather. But no, obviously with Teron Armstead, that is really, like I said, it's a blow. It's but as the Heat say, next man up. Yep. So that's the mentality we need to go to this season, just like Jalen Ramsey. When we signed him a few months ago, I was like, this is amazing, this is gonna be great. And then look, he's out to possibly December.
Out, you're right, but
he would have been amazing.
We signed Eli Apple for depth. He's not had the best track record lately. He started off well with the Giants, but then his career has taken kind of a downward path. But listen, he's a veteran, and like you said, having depth is important. We got the rookie Cam Smith from Auburn. He looked real good in camp. So looking forward to holding it down also until Jalen Ramsey's able to come back. He is expected to come back, so it's not going to be I'm sorry I'm saying this word, but Byron Jones situation where couldn't suit up all year even though he was projected to do so. No. But Jalen Ramsey is expected to come back, so that's good.
No, and there's other guys who are we know that have injuries. Nick Needham's one, and Jalen Waddle. So we just need to stay the key to this year. This is any year, any season. Stay healthy. Put the best foot forward and have the best season possible. And on paper, let's be real, on paper, without Dalvin Cook, without Jonathan Taylor, we're still amazing on paper.
Well, and those guys were never Dolphins, so we didn't need those guys.
Okay, well, according to a lot of other people, they were. A lot of people had them in the books.
Until I see them in a uniform, I'm not going to say that they're So I'm not worried about Cook or Taylor not joining us, so that's fine.
But what I'm saying is, even without them, we're still solid.
No, absolutely, and that's the point that we didn't really need them. To make this next step that we're trying to do. I also did want to mention on the flip side to the Chargers injury report, Dalen Henley and also Chris Rump II, two starting linebackers are not going to be playing in this game. That's a big deal, especially with Waddle being back and Braxton Barrios, who lives in the middle of the field. Them having two linebackers out is a big deal. So hopefully Tua can attack that middle and get some positive yards out of that.
I think it's going to be great. What's your prediction for the game?
Well, we're getting there. I did want to talk about another aspect that a lot of people are talking about, which is the battle coordinators. Right? You got Kellen Moore, who's a offensive coordinator for the Chargers.
Didn't he interviewed for our head coach position?
Exactly. He was a finalist for
I remember that name.
The Dolphins job before they gave it to McDaniels. He comes from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
He obviously got promoted here to the Chargers offensive coordinator duty because he's a really good coordinator. I know that people rank on Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, but they put up numbers under him. So he's a good offensive coordinator. And on the flip side, our guy, on defense,
Vic Fangio.
And so
I call him a wizard. I don't know. Like I just started. I know, but I don't. I hope he doesn't take it offensive. I just feel like he just works like this magicry. So
everywhere he's been, right? I mean, everywhere he's been, from Chicago to Carolina, Denver as a head coach, not so much, but he was a great defensive coordinator. With that unit, Bradley Chubb played in that unit. So we're really looking forward to him working back with Chubb under a whole season. And we're excited. Vic Fangio hopefully is going to make a big difference on the defensive unit.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great. So talking about California, still here. Obviously, I said to you guys before, there's a lot of fans, right? And I know, like, there are games throughout the season where we're gonna really, really show up. But I can honestly tell you, MetLife is up there, right? MetLife, that's just a hands down. We show up. But this game, I don't know. There, basically, what I'm trying to say is there are so many Dolphin fans going to this game that you would think it's a Dolphins home game. It's like everybody and their mother's going. Like, I don't know if the Chargers truly know how much of a Dolphins takeover this is going to be. Like, so with that,
The Chargers, remember, they moved from
San
they moved
Diego.
up from San Diego, and so when they built that stadium that we're going to be at, a lot of visiting fans take over. But
yeah,
the
but
Dolphins,
this is huge.
we
This
have
is
we
big.
have a lot of people out here, no doubt.
Look at
And
just I mean, we have so many Dolphins friends, even in the chat. Like, we have so many friends. But this game alone, we have our friends from Massachusetts coming. We have our friends from Vegas coming. We have people, Biggie, everybody from Florida coming. There's just so many of us taking this long trip over here that
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful thing.
I think a lot of people did it because
It's a week
obviously
one,
it's
Fonz, California.
first one
It's a lot
kicking off
going
the
on.
season,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of excitement, right? I mean, a lot of people nationally
Yeah.
are on the Dolphins bandwagon. I've seen a lot of predictions of the Dolphins, and we'll give our predictions a little later.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have predicted the Dolphins to make a deep run, and some people even have them winning the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
there's
And
a lot of
it's
excitement.
California, and it's beautiful, right? We're not talking like a city that's maybe like colder or up north, like a Indianapolis or like a Detroit. Like, this place is beautiful,
Yeah.
so it's an easy sell.
Not so beautiful day smog when we came in,
I
but
was
the
on a
last
5 hours sleep. I was like, maybe it's still night out.
Right.
I was still tired.
the last
so.
couple of days it's been absolutely beautiful weather. It's not as humid as Miami, right? So it's it's definitely hot, but it's not humid, and it's beautiful at night. The temperatures just drop down where it never gets to that point in Miami. So we're enjoying it while we're out here for sure.
If someone can pay for my flight to go to California, no, you're coming from UK. That's a lot more expensive than our flight.
Yeah,
that's like, and you would have to go past Miami, right? I think you'd have to go. Yeah, that's a long flight. So some cool things I want to talk about going on today and tomorrow. I mentioned a lot of Fins fans here. So what do? We all get together. We have to be with each other. That's how we are. We have to migrate together. So today, at 12 o'clock California time, we have a Dolphins, a TPP, SoCal, NorCal, Dolphins fan meetup at this place called Flight 12 in Hermosa Beach. That's going to be from 12 to 4 p.m. It's right across the street from the beach. It's going to be it's like a rooftop bar. We pretty much rented out the whole place. So if you guys are in the area, that's from 12 to 4 today, Hermosa Beach, Flight 12. And then tonight from like 8 o'clock to like 2 o'clock in the morning at this place called the Falcon Cantina in Hawthorne, another Dolphins fan takeover party as well. So that's from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. California time at the Falcon Cantina in Hawthorne, California. So we will be at both. And in between, we have a gap of maybe like 4 hours. We obviously couldn't leave that time open to go shopping or go to the beach or any of that fun stuff. So what are we doing in between?
Well, listen, if you follow us or know anything about us, you know that we are sports junkies, particularly for our Miami Dolphins and our local South Florida sports teams. But listen, I looked at the schedule and happened to see that USC at the Coliseum is playing host to Stanford. USC is one of the top teams in college football. Their quarterback, Caleb Williams, is projected to be the number 1 overall pick in next year's draft.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a defending Heisman Trophy winner. More so to that,
my buddy Derek's also a huge USC fan.
There you go, Derek. More so to that, and this will kind of ironic, the Dolphins obviously won the perfect season, 17-0, in that building, in that stadium, the Coliseum.
Yeah.
It's 100 years old. It was first opened in 1923, right? So hosted so many major events. And they're playing against Stanford, who, funny enough, that's the stadium. They play in the stadium where the Dolphins appeared in their last Super Bowl in 1985 against the San Francisco 49ers. So I just think it's good vibes, right, to be in that building where the Dolphins won, and then we're going to see the Dolphins the next day at SoFi. So I couldn't resist, bought tickets, and I know you wanted to go shopping, go to the beach, get some pool time in, but football calls.
I do all that at home, but that's okay.
Exactly. There you go.
Do all that at home. So point of stories, we will be from the first party at Tower 12. Then we're going to the USC Stanford game, and then I'm getting ready in the car to go to the night party. So it's going to be a very, very, very long day today. Good thing we gained some hours, though.
Yeah, right. I mean, still kind of early for us out here. We're running on fumes.
No,
Just
I'm feeling okay.
you feeling okay now?
You know, the
You
one thing.
looked up getting you up this morning. It's usually me.
No, I just, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just, my body's like weird right now. Like I've never been on the West Coast. I've been to Arizona like years ago for like a business trip. So, but I like it. So I feel bad for our friends in California when they come to visit us in Miami. They lose sleep. So, you know.
Yes, and I was totally. I don't know how you do it. Like if you're, I'd have to change my schedule and work at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
because I need to watch my teams play. And all these games, like the Marlins.
Yeah, the Marlins just swept the Dodgers when we're out here.
No,
like
two out of three.
Oh, 2 out of 3. You're right. Yeah.
But big victory last night against the Phillies. So we'll talk about that maybe a little later.
No, we have no time for that today.
Okay, well,
they don't want to hear Marlins. They're all Dolphin fans.
Well, then I'll just add the Marlins have won 3 out of 4. Big win last night against the Phillies. They're now half a game out of the wild card.
Yeah.
So we're really rooting them on. But yeah, it's tough watching these games that start out here at like 3:30.
I gotta make a comment about the Marlins. Now you got me going. Just real quick. Last week, I had a lot of friends, people on social media. Oh, it's football season. Count out the Marlins. They're done. You know what, guys? You jump on that train. You go on that bad bus. I'm not on that bus. I'm still on the Marlins bus, okay? I understand it's football, and I'm ready for it. I'm excited, but I'm still on the Marlins bus, too. So for you, no. There's a lot of people that jumped off the Marlins bus.
Yeah, no,
a lot of people jumped off the Marlins bus.
Don't do that.
I'm still on the Marlins bus. I'm on that bus. A lot of people got off that bus. Oh, we had a pretty little nasty downward spiral the other week. Obviously Sandy's injured and this and that, but I'm still having hope that we're gonna make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, look, Miami unfortunately is a very fickle fan base. Not people in the room, and not the hardcore fans. Not talking about those guys, but yeah, it's tough to when you're not playing well, Miami. You lose some people, and it's unfortunate.
Didn't lose me. I'm still here.
Exactly. And Dolphin fans out there, all about not being competitive or having a lot of success lately. But we've stuck through it thick and thin. So, just don't quit on your team.
I'm not. I'm staying on that Marlins bus. All right. So you want to talk about the season? We'll do a little season overview.
Yeah. I will say, as mentioned, we are going to be at the USC game, Sanford. At the Coliseum, 95,000 plus expected at that game.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow at SoFi Stadium, a venue that's only 3 years old.
Yeah.
We're looking at total of I think 70,000 at SoFi Stadium.
69,700 will be the Dolphin fans.
Hopefully.
Just kidding.
Of course, that venue hosted Super Bowl 56.
Yeah,
that was a classic. Rams and Bengals. Rams was a home game for them.
I'm excited to see it.
But yeah, no, it's a very one of the premier venues in the NFL, so it should be fun.
It'll be awesome. All right, so
let's get our predictions in if you want.
Yeah, so obviously this week 1, Dolphins open up out here in California.
1:25 local start time. 4:25 Bag East. 3:25 if you're in Central Time. I think I covered all the standard time zones in the United States. But yeah, let's run down our division predictions. And if you guys in the room
division. I thought you wanted to go week by week Dolphins first.
Well,
I think you need to do that and then week by this.
All right.
You gotta.
Okay, so let's run through this quick and then we'll get to our division.
All right, week 1. Obviously, we're here in LA. Dolphins play the I almost said the Chiefs, the Chargers. It's gonna be tough, right?
Just win or loss.
Oh my gosh, I have things to say about this.
Win or loss, go.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win week 1.
Okay.
You're gonna keep track?
Yeah, I'll try to do it.
This should lead. I have a number in my head. We're winning week 1. Guys, and as we're doing this, drop your predictions as well. Week 1.
I say win 2. Week 2, we will also be there for that one. Shocker at the Patriots.
We're going to Gillette
on Sunday Night Football
next week.
What do you think?
We'll take one from Gillette.
I say we win 2. Broncos for the home opener in week 3. What do you got? Quickly, come on.
I know we're going to win. I'm just.
I'm
giving people time to write their predictions as well.
All right. This is where I think we're going to have
trouble.
We're
going to lose. The Bills.
Can you let me say week 4 at Buffalo? I think this will be a tough game. What do you think?
We're not coming out of Orchard Park with one this year.
All right, I kind of agree. Unfortunately, all right. What do you got next?
To the Giants.
Home versus Giants. I got that as a win.
I got that as a loss.
As a loss.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the fan club weekend, week 5 against the Panthers.
And really, I just want to add to this one. What's really cool about this one? Obviously, it's fan club weekend. It's one of my favorite weekends. All you guys come to Miami for that. But we're also honoring Zach Thomas. It's also alumni weekend as well. So
they've already said that?
For sure.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So that's going to be another cool added bonus to that.
Added bonus for sure.
We play Panthers.
Yep. What do you got?
We're going to win it for ZT.
Okay. And I say that's the win. Then we got the at Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be a tough game. What do you got there?
My birthday weekend, we're gonna win.
All right. I have that as a loss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Then the Patriots at home. They're going to be wearing their throwback uniforms for that game.
Sweeping those Patsies this year.
Okay. I also think we're going to win that one. Then we go to Germany. Germany to take on the defending champion Chiefs. Of course, the Chiefs lost the NFL opener on Thursday night to the Lions 21-20 in a close game.
Yeah.
So Chiefs at Dolphins, Chiefs, and Germany. What do you got?
This one I was swaying a lot back and forth with. We're going to show up. I know a lot of fans go, and we have a great German fan club out there. I'm going to take the loss, though.
Okay. I have that as a loss as well. So hopefully it's not the case. I hope they win every game, but
Of
I'm
course.
just trying to be realistic for the
Yeah,
predictions. We got a bye week after that, obviously flying out to Germany, so we get to break the week off. And then we come back home against the Raiders. I have that as a win. What do you say?
Yeah, we'll take care of the Raiders.
All right. And then this is a big one. We will also be at this game. This is going to be the Black Friday, the first ever Black Friday game in NFL history at the New York Jets.
That's going to be such a big game.
What do you got?
We'll win that one.
I have that as a win as well. After that, we go to D.C. to face those Washington Commanders.
Redskins beating them.
I got that as a win as well. Come back home for a Monday night matchup against the Tennessee Titans.
Is Tannehill going to be quarterback?
Tannehill may very well
You
be the
don't
quarterback in that
know.
game.
I'll say that's a win.
I have it as win as well. Home against the Jets.
Jets are going to serve us one on our own turf. That's going to be a loss.
Wow. I have that as a win. Christmas Eve matchup against those Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys are funny. I'll tell you right now, Dallas Cowboys fans are going to fill our stadium. They travel well. It's Christmas. They're going to want to spend Christmas in Miami. That's going to be a game that's going to be a flip of a coin. I'm going to say, since we lost last year on Christmas and it ruined my Christmas, we're going to take one back this year. We're going to beat Dallas.
Okay. And I think we would get tripped off in that game, so I'm going to have that as a loss. Then we go to Baltimore on
This
New Year's
depends
Eve.
so much on Lamar, man. Last year was so nice. We were at that game, the Baltimore Miracle. The Baltimore beat down, not the Miracle.
I call it the Charm City comeback.
They're gonna come back. They're gonna hand us one.
I have that unfortunately as a loss
Yeah,
again.
they're gonna be salty.
And then we finish at home against those Buffalo Bills.
This is, and I don't like finishing against the Bills. Well, I do and I don't, because that game, that can mean nothing and that can mean everything.
It's going to mean a lot. But what do you say? Win or loss? Win or loss? Come on. What do you got? Come
I'm
on.
thinking. We'll win.
You got to win. Okay. So we
I think
actually
I have 4 losses, right?
tallying it up. We
That's where I've been standing pretty much.
I have you down for 12, same as I do. I have us 12 and 5.
I've been pretty much landing between the different shows I've been doing between 4 and 5, between 4 and 6 losses. So that's where I had our season. Yeah.
Yep. So 12 and 5. I mean, interesting enough, the Bills are going to face that first place schedule. But at 12 and 5, and we both have them splitting.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's going to be enough to win the division. Especially if you fall to the Jets as you have them losing.
Yeah.
So it'll all come down to obviously those 2 meetings. But 12 and 5, it'll be tough. We'll see what the Bills do. But
Sheldon said we're beating the Cowboys guaranteed. He's putting guaranteeing. He's stamping that.
Okay.
He's Santa Sheldon is stamping that, man. He ain't playing. He said guaranteed. Sheldon, those are some fighting words. Sheldon
is not a Cowboy fan, so that makes sense. So I get it.
Dang, out of all the games, he said guaranteed.
Yeah.
He wasn't saying I guarantee we'll beat the Raiders. I guarantee we'll beat the Chiefs. He said guarantee on the Cowboys.
Yep. So I mean, the reason why I say it is because as you mentioned, a lot of people will be coming. We'll get into this obviously week by week, but a lot of people will be in town for that game for those Cowboys. I think they're going to really need to win that game. They're in a very tough division. We'll get into that in a second as well, versus the Eagles. So
NFC East is so good this year too.
I just feel that we're going to trip up the last 2 games. I think Baltimore's going to be very tough to win that game out there on New Year's Eve. So and last year the same kind of thing happened. We started off 8-3, and we lost 5 out of 6. So we're hoping not to have that kind. We're hoping for no slide, but I give us a little bit of a break there where we'll maybe like drop 2 of the last couple games. But 12 and 5 still very serviceable. Very respectable.
No, it's a shoot. If we win, if we end our season 12 and 5, I'm jumping backwards. I'm doing cartwheels. I mean, that's amazing.
There you go. All right, so let's get into our division predictions. AFC East. What do you got? Let's save that one for last. Let's go backwards. Let's start in the NFC. NFC South. Falcons, Bucks, Panthers, or Saints? What do you say?
I like the Panthers this year. I think they're gonna do some. They got a young quarterback out there. I
Yep.
think it's gonna be a nice fresh start for them. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna make some noise out there.
Okay.
Bucks obviously lost Brady. Falcons are like they'll break even. You know what I mean? And you have the Saints, and they obviously without Drew Brees, all this like they've lost. So I really think Team Panthers.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say the Saints are going to win that division. I think getting Derek Carr over
Yeah.
from the Raiders, I think it's going to make a difference. And I think that I see the Saints win that division. Let's go to the NFC West. 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, or Cardinals?
I think 49ers are going to roll out that red carpet and win that easily.
All right, I agree with you. The Cardinals obviously are they're just tanking it in. I think they've already quit on the season before it started. The Rams are kind of a mess, and Geno Smith had a nice year for the Seahawks last year, but
Yes,
he's still Geno Smith from the Jets, so I don't give them much credit. I think the 49ers win that division easily. In the North, the Vikings, Bears, Lions, or Packers?
I think the Packers, because I think they're going to say a big, we don't need you, Aaron Rodgers. You wanted to go to New York. Ha, we can do this without you.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Love's looked good in the preseason. A lot of people are
Yeah.
hyping him up. They still returning a really good roster. So Packers will be a good team. Vikings will be good too. Bears, I think, will be in the bottom of the pack. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Lions.
Okay.
They obviously had a big win against the Chiefs
They
on
start off
opening
nicely,
night.
yeah.
Dan Campbell, former Dolphin coach, beloved by his players. So I'm going to think the Lions are going to take the North.
I think the North is also you don't even want to sleep on a team like the Chicago Bears, like so that one can really go. And then Vikings have JJ. So I said that weird, JJ. So I don't know how I said it like that, JJ.
Yeah.
That one we can really go. That if any division is going to go anyway besides AFC, that's going to be one that can really go anywhere. That's going to be one that's just. I don't know if there's a wrong answer for there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then the NFC East, you got the Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders.
The Eagles.
All right. I think the Eagles, obviously, in the Super Bowl last year, lost a lot of key pieces that we'll talk about with my prediction for the Super Bowl. But the Eagles, I think, will win that division rather handily. The South, who do you like there in the AFC now? Shifting over to the AFC, who do you got in the South?
I like the Jaguars. Daddy Doug Peterson's got some tricks up his sleeve. I think he's going to work a little magic up there and put Duval back on the map.
I agree. I think the Jaguars obviously made the playoffs last year. They
Yeah.
had a tremendous comeback against the Chargers that we'll see tomorrow afternoon. So I like Jaguars to win the division as well. Titans going to take a step back. Tannehill may lose his job altogether.
No.
Texans are still rebuilding, and the Colts. I mean, wow. I mean, you don't do anything with you got a rookie quarterback, and you don't sign or take care of your running back that would have helped them out. So I think the Colts are kind of messed their season up before it even started as well.
True.
Let's go to the North. You got Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and Bengals. Who do you got coming out of the North?
I like Joe Burr, Bengals.
We lose? What do we do? Are we back?
What happened? When I said Joe Burr, the screen just like froze. Joe Burr, Bengals.
Yeah, definitely that's a popular pick. Joe Burrow is a beast. I am going to say the Ravens, though. Ravens.
That depends on Lamar, though.
It does.
That's all Lamar.
It
You're going to put your marbles in the basket with Lamar without going. No, stop.
Well,
no.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna do that in
Dude.
I'm gonna do that with us.
No.
Can I say something? Excuse me.
Now that I'm thinking about that, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are going to think if you predict, and we'll get your prediction in a second, the Dolphins to win. People are going to say you're going to put all your, bread in the basket.
Odell isn't Odell with the Ravens too?
Yeah, but again, Odell's really on the backside of his career.
I'm trying to give you more credit to that pick.
I'm just saying. Right. I think the Ravens are going to, edge the Bengals. They played in the playoffs last year, and they barely got by. So without Lamar Jackson, I think the Ravens are going to take the North.
I'm stuck on that one with you because I feel like I don't. Okay, I just think that Joe Burr and that squad, right? Paycor, that team compared to the Ravens, we not destroyed the Ravens, but we'll say. I don't want to discredit your pick. That's a rough one.
You can discredit wherever you want. I'm just saying I like the Ravens to come out of the division.
No.
In the West, who do you got in the West? Defending champions.
I mean, you got to say Mahomes. Thursday happened. They had some jitters. Maybe they were still high on the championship. I think that they'll be fine. They're allowed to lose one game. Like I think they'll be
Yeah,
fine.
a lot of people are saying. I mean, look, the Lions won the game. There are no excuses. Travis Kelsey didn't play in that game,
Yeah.
but hey, Lions won. Give him credit. It is one loss. I take it as a Dolphin fan, right? We got to take any time a conference or specifically a division, but the conference opponent as well loses a game. So that was nice to see. But I still think that Mahomes is too good, and so I think the Chiefs will win that division. All right, finally,
Save the best for last, just like
it's
Vanessa Williams' song. I'm
saving
gonna
the best for
save
last.
the best for
All right,
last.
people aren't here to watch you sing, so
Where's Graham
not
when you need him? Graham.
AFC East, our division, our hometown team.
Dude,
What do
I'm
you
just
got?
the Dolphins. There's nothing, no ifs, ands, or buts. And if I don't bet against the Dolphins, they win. Then I look like the dumb, like orangutan. Like it's the Dolphins. You say the Dolphins. Dolphins.
Right. So we didn't break down the
Jets
schedule
fans
until
wouldn't say that. Bills fans wouldn't say that. Like you just, it is what it is.
yeah.
You say your team.
We broke down the schedule, and I didn't expect to do that. And I thought we were going to be 13-4, but when I see a 5-loss,
It's gonna be like a dumb loss we're gonna have in there, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be someone we're gonna go in there with our heads bigger than Homer Simpson, and we're gonna go. Dude, I had some jokes. Now I'm waking up. Now, no, it's gonna happen. We're gonna go into a game with our heads bigger than Homer Simpson. We're gonna say, "Oh, this is easy," and we're gonna get a loss in there that wasn't supposed to happen.
yeah.
So that's your
and so
five.
that's what I surprisingly, like I said, I thought 13-4. I just like that number.
Yeah.
Obviously, sounds like a really good
13-5.
number, and sounds
Five.
like a good number to win the division, right? Now that you put that fifth loss in there, you factor in the fact that Aaron Rodgers is in the division. The Bills, are still the defending champions of that division. Looking at all those things, I'm going to have to say the Dolphins are going to still win that division, baby. No, it's going to be tough, but I believe in this team. I think everything's going to go the right way for us. I don't think we're going to have a slide at the end of the year like we had last year. We were 8-3, as mentioned,
Yeah.
and we lost 5 out of our last 6. I don't see that happening this year. Schedule, I think, is somewhat favorable, and I think the Dolphins will win the AFC East.
All right, so take winning that and bring that into February. Super Bowl 58 or 56. What are we at?
Super Bowl 58,
58,
in
yep.
Las Vegas, Nevada. It'll be the first ever Super Bowl held in Nevada and Las Vegas. It's going to be amazing.
They just had a little Stanley Cup run. Vegas putting itself on the map.
Well, so are we. We fall a little short in the
I
finals and the
know.
Stanley Cup as well.
Yeah,
but
but we
hey,
don't have a Super Bowl this year there.
exactly.
But we will be at the Super Bowl because I'm predicting Dolphins, Eagles, Ace Ventura, when Nature Super Bowl calls, we'll be there.
So you're saying it's going to be
Dolphins, Eagles.
Dolphins, Eagles, and the Super Bowl. Nice. I am going to, with all due respect to our Philadelphia Eagles fans out there, say that
No, none of them are in the room. It's fine. They're all.
That's fine, but they'll probably watch this later, and I'm sure they'll hear about it. But, they lost some key pieces off that Super Bowl team last year. I really like the 49ers, and I'm going to go with not the Ace Ventura goal. I'm going to go with the Mike McDaniel Bowl. Mike McDaniel obviously was a coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers.
I don't hate the Niners.
And the Niners, look, they got a great defense. Brock Purdy came on at the end last year. He came on so much, Brock Purdy, that they decided to get rid of Garoppolo. They decided to get rid of Trey Lance in the trade. So they're all in on Purdy. Purdy is a good system quarterback, right? He's not going to have to make all the big throws and win you games, or just having him play in their system.
Yeah.
And I think that the 49ers, especially also, by the way, playing in a really bad NFC West division, I think the 49ers will make it to the Super Bowl against our Miami Dolphins, rematch of Super Bowl 19, and this time the Miami Dolphins come out on top in the desert. I'm predicting it. Our Miami Dolphins, Super Bowl champions.
Just as we said, no Eagles fans are in the room. Look who pops in. Saturday morning
All right,
fun. I'm
Russ.
working with the Dolphins fans right now. Can you give him a shout out? Hi, Chris. Okay, I got him a shout out. Hi, Chris at Lexus. Fins up.
What's going on, Russ? Russ, I'm sorry, but
No.
I just predicted the Dolphins are going to take the Super Bowl, not over the Eagles. I'm picking the 49ers to represent the NFC.
It's not a bad prediction. It's
So,
really not a bad prediction.
I got Dolphins 49ers.
And I have sorry, we're working out here in the wilderness of California with the waterfalls. So we're in and out. Wrong. Ace Ventura Super Bowl. Russ, that's what I said. You came in a little late, but I said the Ace Ventura Super Bowl as well. So we're on the same pack there. But guys, give us your Super Bowl predictions in the chat now. So curious to see what you guys say.
Anybody else got some picks out there?
Oh,
I know Russ
sun's
wants
coming out.
the 49 the Eagles to repeat and give
Hotel
us.
Wi-Fi never reliable. Oh my gosh, it's so
Oh,
funny
no.
you said that because we tried to go on we're staying in this hotel too, right? And we went on it and it just like wasn't happening. So I'm on my hotspot on my phone and I only have like a bar of service, but I'm so relieved to see it actually working. So it's probably I'm just getting like incoming calls and stuff. But that's okay. They can wait. You guys are more important right now.
What is there? Anybody prediction? Any
Well,
prediction
it's
out there?
probably a little delayed. So
Oh, okay.
that's probably
All right.
that's what I think's happening because they wouldn't ignore us. Maybe
Okay.
so. Maybe they just agree with us.
Yeah.
Or maybe they fell asleep. I'm just kidding.
All right, so we'll wind it down then, I guess. But look, what's your prediction for tomorrow? What? Give me a score prediction for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Dolphins, Chargers. I'm saying 24 Dolphins, 17 Chargers. It's going to be a close game. We're not going to go out at there. Tua's not going to go away and complete, it's not going to be like a Tua up there, Herbert there. It's going to be a close game. I mean, a lot of it's going to depend on a lot of factors, right? Tyreek needs to have a big game. Tua needs to find Tyreek. Mostert, give the ball to Mostert. The guy can run. The guy's fast. The guy's fast to get the team, right? Our defense, Braxton, and then our defense, you gotta stop them big drives. Sanders do not. Oh, sorry, I got excited.
Relax.
Sanders, dude. Oh, I get so mad sometimes. Sanders, you can't miss anything. You gotta make those field goals. You can't miss 3 points there, 3 points there. It all adds up.
Right.
So we just gotta play smart football. Defense has to hold Herbert as best as possible. Pressure him. And and the big key here is you got to protect Tua, right? Without our left tackle, Tron Armstead, out of the game, you got to protect him. Protect him like it's your mother. Protect him like it's an egg. Protect him like it's Santa Claus. Whatever you got to do, like it's Mickey Mouse, whatever. You got to protect the guy.
Yeah. No, I agree. You got to keep.
We got some predictions, but go ahead.
You got to keep Tua upright. Yeah, just show the predictions while I give mine for tomorrow. You got to keep Tua upright. You got to definitely have Tua be able to make his throws and feel comfortable in that pocket. You also going to have to run the ball, which we were able to run the ball against them last year. Of course, we mentioned for those tuning in late, last year the Dolphins lost in SoFi, Week 14. That game was flexed to Sunday Night Football. Everybody was excited for it, and the Dolphins just fell short 23-17. You said 24-17. I'm going to actually say 31-17. I see a close game, like you have at 24-17. But I see Herbert getting picked off, and either a pick six is going to happen, or the Dolphins are going to run the back ball real close to the goal line and punch that in to put the game away. So I think the Dolphins are going to win this put the game away on a late defensive play turnover. They're going to turn Herbert over and put the game away. And I say 31-17 Dolphins tomorrow afternoon.
So in the chat we have Calvin in the house. Finn's 30. Oh, I got to take my sunglasses in a little bit. Finn's 38, 49er. No. Okay, no. That's not, Super Bowl. Trick me there. Okay, so you have a lot of people with this whole Super Bowl prediction with the Niners.
Oh,
so Finn's 38, 49ers 21. Then you have Sheldon, who also says Dolphins, Niners in the Super Bowl. Dolphins win in 35-27, revenge Super Bowl. But then tomorrow, you have Dolphins 27. Sheldon has Dolphins 27, Chargers 24. Sheldon, do not wish that on me. I'm not ready for a close game tomorrow.
We don't want a close game.
Robert from the UK, Finns 24, 49ers 24. Tua scores, rushing touchdown, and die in seconds.
Wow.
Dang, they're all agreeing with you. The Super Bowl prediction. To win Super Bowl 30-24.
Okay. Well, hey, look, those are positive vibes. Again, 58th season, the 58th overall season of Miami Dolphins football starts tomorrow afternoon.
Beautiful.
At SoFi Stadium. It's a 1:25 start locally here, 4:25 back east. And we're just pumped up. We're excited. We're going to have so many Dolphin fans representing. We're actually getting ready to go to a couple Dolphin fan meetups throughout the whole day today.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
It's going to be a great time. We're immensely looking forward to it. And yeah, let's do it. Let's get
I'm
season
excited.
started.
You know, it doesn't feel real. Okay, I don't want to say it hasn't hit me, but I'm gonna be honest, it hasn't hit me yet, right? Like, it hasn't hit me that Dolphin football is back tomorrow. It'll hit me when you're sitting there and you're seeing them. We didn't get to go to much training camp. You went twice this year. I went once. It just training camp. The schedule, like the last year, we went a lot, but with us going to Canton and stuff, we really didn't get to go to a lot of training camp. So that really like it injects in my veins. It makes me sad. It's not that I'm not excited, but that really prepares me. So it just doesn't feel real right now. Obviously, I'll be a maniac tomorrow, so then it'll be like more.
Yeah.
But it just hasn't like hit me yet. But I know you guys are just as excited and you're ready. You're probably more ready.
Yeah, preseason's an appetizer, but for me, it's not really. I can't. Go ahead.
Oh, you just said the magic word. Bring an In-N-Out burger. Oh my gosh. I've been to Arizona many moons ago, and I had it in. Oh, no, I had it in Texas. I'm lying to you, and it was so good. So yesterday we were driving from Anaheim up here. We passed like 10. Lou was on a mission to stop at CVS for like beer and water. I'm like, I just want In-N-Out burger. So definitely, I hope probably sometime today between all the events going on, I will indulge in the biggest In-N-Out burger. And I wish I could send you one, but I'm gonna enjoy it for the both of us.
We'll definitely have In-N-Out in our future soon here. So,
I can't wait.
But yeah, no, the preseason is the speaking about food. Preseason's like an appetizer that I really can't get into, just because I watch preseason football.
Yeah, we agree on that.
To not see any injuries, number one, and see what the rookies and players that are on the cusp of making the roster or making the team how they do.
Yeah.
And so that's out of the way now. We know what the 53-man roster is.
Yeah.
And the best part about tomorrow is that you're not going to see Tua or any of the starters come out and say, all right, that's enough for today. We're going to get ready. It's a full game. So you're going to get 60 minutes of your top guys playing. Obviously, defensive players will be rotated in and out, especially on that line. But for the most part, your A players are going to play the majority of the snaps, and that's when you know it's real.
And one more thing. Guys, I guess we said before, there are a lot of Dolphin fans here. You're going to see so much aqua and orange. It's going to be truly a takeover. But where we're sitting, so we have pretty much two sections bought out. We're in C, 126 and 127. So you're like, Ash, what's that mean? I don't know what that means. So corner end zones. So you guys will see, especially, when you're watching on TV, the corner end zone on the Dolphin side. I should be more specific, right? Corner end zone, Dolphin side, you'll see our section 126, 127. So we're sending you love from there, and it'll be good.
Look out for us on TV tomorrow, and let's get that Dolphins win, baby.
All right, guys, gotta go. It's 9:15 in the morning. Yeah, it's so crazy.
9:15 here. Past noon.
I don't know what time in UK. Sheldon's time it's 12. So
past noon back home on the east, and I know college football is getting it's starting here too. But it's it's noon out there. We're just trying to get our.
How about Colorado though,
we're trying to get our breakfast in, but looking forward to a great NFL kickoff weekend, and hopefully a Dolphins win tomorrow and many wins ahead.
Yeah, and we're honorary Trojan fans today, according to my buddy Derek. So
okay,
that's what he said. We're honorary. We're going to USC Stanford game, so honorary fans. We got to pin the honorary fan today.
I don't know about that. I'm just gonna, I'm just there to support a college football game, see some good college football. And
you got to cheer for somebody though. I feel like you got to cheer for somebody to go to a game. No. I can't just sit there and be like, I hope both teams win. Like, I promise you guys, I'll never be that girl. And I respect those girls, but I'll never be that girl. Okay, Luce, give me the hand. I gotta go.
All right, guys. Listen, have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the games tomorrow. Got any parting shots?
Fins up. That's all you gotta say.